Welcome back. Today we are going to be using the Plazas and Promenades, the new DLC, along with some of the new content creator packs to build a quaint little island village with just ferry access. I'm so excited. Let's get started. First thing I did was clear out these trees and then make a cute little area for our ferry to come into, just like a tiny little harbor. I'm using my little trick here where, because I don't want people walking through the ferry, so I just do a little bit of regular key next to the walkable key, and then I just put the ferry on top of it and it ends up covering it up perfectly. Okay, let's get a little bit of detailing done. Okay, I want to use the restaurant pier and the marina and just make, just like I said, just a tiny little marina or harbor here for this little village. Okay, now we are set up. Guys, how adorable are these little historical fire and police stations? I'm definitely obsessed. I think they are just perfect for a build like this and so many other builds. Cities by Steven. I've been purposely not watching other channels with the new DLC because I didn't want to mess with my own creative ideas. Sometimes it's better just to avoid other videos as a creator, but I did watch Cities by Steven's planning video for his city because I was really interested to, because he has a, I'm rambling here, but he has this really cool bus network through his city, and so I wanted to see how he was going to incorporate all the new bus roads we got. Anyways, I'm rambling, sorry guys, but what I wanted to say is he's talking about using some of these buildings to do like a pioneer town type build, which would be so cool. I remember going to those when I was little, and I think that would be a lot of fun. Anyways, I am just selecting a hotel here. We've got the Coast Guard museum I put down there, and I feel like this is just going to be too big for what we're doing here. We're keeping it small. Okay, let's move on. Time to get our ferry all set up. Okay, as we discovered in my experiment, that magic teleportation works in this game now. So I'm actually going to put 2 service point buildings over in this industrial area, and then we're just going to draw a district all the way from our little island to out here, and this is going to work. So we know magic teleportation works, and I think it's really nice to be able to have your service buildings. You can creatively use them as a part of other builds if you want to, which is really cool because I think these buildings could add a lot to an area. And then you just have to paint your district zone. So why not? Okay, our ferry is all hooked up. We have our service point buildings all attached for magic teleportation. Okay, let's just see what comes in. We'll play a little whack-a-mole. We'll use find it. And then I do have a couple of buildings I got from the workshop. And Cities Skylines actually made me something really special as well. So I'm so excited to show you guys. So let's jump in and just see what we can put together here. Okay, I'm so happy we got the medium mug cafe right next to our ferry, which I think is perfect. We definitely don't need two of these, so let's get rid of that. And I think I'm going to use some find it here. There's a specific building. Yes, let's get an ATM there. I feel like that's really helpful. Yes, this is actually, I believe this is a pharmacy building. I just love the look of it. I feel like it fits so well with this area, but we just need to move our Coast Guard museum down a smidge, and I think this will work. Okay, you guys have probably seen this before. This is the little potty stop dog park that Larry made. It is in my mods and asset list. It's super cute, and I'm just obsessed with all the little assets he's making. They're so adorable. If you haven't seen his 1x1 city, please go check it out. It's really good. Okay, so he's made me these little plazas. There are 3 of them, and essentially for a pedestrian city, you don't need parking. But what you do need if you're in a pedestrian city is a place to park your bike. And I know this doesn't functionally work, but I think he did such a good job like creating these. And I said, essentially, I want cute little parking lots for bikes. But it's cool because he used the pergola and the little tables. And I just think they turned out so stinking adorable and very practical, even though the game won't use them in that mechanical way. I wish we got to see little Sims riding around and parking their bikes. That would be so cool. But I think these look great. Okay, so something I grabbed from the workshop today was this adorable little medical clinic. I love all the details here, just with like little bench out front and the garbage can. And they also did a really nice job on the back side of this asset as well. It is just so cute. I've put this in my modern asset collection in case you guys want to see that. Okay, let's keep going crafting our little tiny village. I'm having so much fun with this, guys. Okay, I think our little dog park makes more sense on that side of the street. And again, Larry used this little, this video is just an advertisement for Larry. Larry used this little tiny library in his 1x1 city, and I have been dying for a reason to use it, and this little village is perfect. So it actually counts for a library for your city, and it's an adorable little bookstore. Super cute. Okay, the other thing I grabbed is something that I actually used in my first city that I haven't used in a long time. And this is, it's a church and a cemetery in one. So it actually will work as death care, and it's just the right size, especially for a small village like this. and it's really cute looking too. I really like this asset. I also grabbed this high school and a little elementary school from the workshop. We are leaning into making sure that this little village has everything needed for success. So I love the idea of bringing the schools in there. And then I grabbed these little apartment buildings. They are super cute as everything. Like how many times have I said super cute? But it's nice because I can see them kind of being little apartments above and maybe some little shops below. So we're just going to use our imagination for that. Okay, this is something else that Larry made, not specifically for me, but I think for his 1x1 city with the new DLC. It is a food truck, 1x4, and it's got the little food trucks and the cute little pergolas, all using stuff with the new DLC, and I think it's adorable. And it just, again, fits so well with this little village aesthetic that we're going for. Okay, on this side, I think we're probably gonna go with the, yes, let's do the Catfish Cafe. And what else do we have? Oh, the liquor store. Yes, that's gonna be perfect. Let's do those. Okay, last thing, right where this street kind of ends, I think we have to grab one of the new plazas and put it down here, which I'm just, they're so pretty. I can't wait to use all of them, but I think it would be appropriate in this build just to use one. Okay, we need to have a playground, and we don't have a lot of room, but Larry has this adorable 1x4 playground that we're definitely going to use here. And you guys have probably seen me use these before. I just haven't used them aesthetically much, but these are essentially little solar greenhouses that do provide a little bit of power. So let's put one or two of them around and just work them into the build. So that way we don't have to have any big power lines or any big windmill or anything like that. I feel this is going to be a small village, so we're not going to need a ton of power out here. Okay, that will solve the not enough worker problems that have made these buildings abandoned, but you can see we have another issue. I have got this pedestrian area set up and we've got our service point. Everyone else is being delivered goods and having their garbage picked up except for the ferry. I'm wondering if we actually have to have a service point building. There is this small one. I really don't want to, but let's test out and see if this solves the problem. Oh, and possibly I may need to have the, let's put the deliver everything. Let's just see if this will work. So the answer is no, that did not solve a problem. But I got this adorable little recycle center. It looks like a little warehouse. So it does fit with the aesthetics of this, but this is really disappointing for the pedestrian areas. I am not sure if there is a mod where you can change out the roads in front of a building. So I wonder if you did change out the road that comes with the ferry with a pedestrian road, if that would change, but I don't know. So we've got everything this village needs, and it is time to jump in and detail my favorite thing. So I'm going to pick a song, sit back and relax, enjoy the detailing session, and then we're going to jump in at the end, talk about one other problem with these pedestrian areas.
Blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dude, bad mood, sort of witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you. Your coyote song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired, singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not blue dude, blue moon, been one or two since I ran into you. Do you need a picture? Well, that gets old. It's hard to take one when your iPhone's full. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not blue.
Okay, now I know we have the little church that's attached to this cemetery, but there is this cute little church I've used in Mordalgo before, and I do like it, and I feel like a little village like this, maybe that little church in the cemetery is just like a little chapel, maybe it's historic, and maybe this is the actual church for the little village here. Okay, I want to put in one more of these hotels. Oh, this one looks cool, the Empire House, just kind of up on the hill here. I think we have the one that's like right in the heart of our little miniature downtown of our little village, but I think having the hotel up here on the hill would be really nice and give a nice little viewpoint. It's got the wraparound deck, so you can see the ocean side of the deck. You'd have a really nice view there. I think this is a really cute. Okay, let's detail this up. Okay, this is the other thing I haven't quite figured out with the pedestrian area is I am getting low land value, and when you click in, everything is red, even though we've got all of these parks and leisure type buildings. So I don't know, it's something I'm gonna have to keep testing. If there is an issue with, it just wouldn't make sense to me that if you placed a park on a pedestrian road that it wouldn't actually have an effect in that area, but that kind of is what's happened to me here in this build, which is curious. So I'm going to do some more testing. If you guys have any thoughts or feedback, please drop them in the comments below. But because that is a problem, we're going to have to figure out if it actually is a problem beyond just maybe it's just a me problem, I don't know. But I think this build turned out so adorable. Let's jump into a little bit of cinematics.
Where is the line between dreaming and feeling blue? It's 4 o'clock in the evening. I haven't left my room, but the truth is, if I'm honest, I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go? Pull the sheets over my head, hoping change is gonna find me. You don't have to remind me I'm doing nothing at all. I'm ruminating on a blank wall, but I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go?
This build was so much fun to do, and I appreciate you guys bearing with me. We are gonna get over to our hopefully 100% pedestrian city. I think there still needs to be more testing on this DLC. We'll do that together and trying to build that area. I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.